All right, we're back again. This is Golden Squad, episode 61, I believe, maybe 60. It depends on how editing goes. We're entering the final few episodes. I've got the whole crew with me this time. In no particular order, just say hi.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
And I guess we're returning from the crossover episode. So where you guys left it, well, actually, before we get started on recap, do you guys have anything you want to say? This is like we're getting close to the end of what I had written for the show, the end of the campaign. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel like
I'm
you're
excited.
lying.
We're nearing the end
I feel like
of
it's gonna go
chapter
on for
1.
another year.
Chapter 1 is almost over.
Book 2.
I don't know. I feel like
Feels
if we're
weird.
nearing the end, I still feel like the end is going to be in a spot where there's so much more yet to be explored. There's just no way there isn't. I don't know. I don't believe it.
There's not going to be an explanation given for every question that has been asked. I have answers for them, but I'm not going to answer them all. I left it open because I was like, this is a good spot to end it, and this is a like if you did want to continue, there's still something left.
So like the main Golden Squad story is going to be nearing its finale, like climax moment, but you may loop us in for some like side things to uncover more
Who
of
knows?
what's not been explored.
There might be like a, how would I say this, like a year later we might do the
Epilogue?
I guess the epilogue would, I was gonna refer
The
to
Adventure to Hell?
what was the Matrix Resurrection
Resurrection.
where you come back and
Oh,
like
God.
everybody- yeah. Like,
I know.
I've never
let it
seen
die.
that movie, and I pretend it doesn't exist.
Yup, same.
that's fair. That's a
That's a good idea.
yeah.
so bad.
I like
We don't
epilogue
need
better.
it.
That sounds way better than the So maybe we'll finish the story out at some point. Maybe it will be some collection of you and renegades that tell the story. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But
I think, to be fair, that Resurrections movie, I feel like...
no, Resurrections was the third.
No,
Wait,
No, that's the final one, yeah.
it was Revelation?
The fourth that we pretend doesn't exist. There's
Oh.
Matrix. There's the
Revolution?
Matrix, the Matrix Reloaded, and Matrix Revolutions. Yes.
Revolution. Okay, I was
Yeah.
Revolution, Resurrection. Yeah,
Resurrection is
not
the
a
fourth
movie.
one.
It didn't exist.
Honestly, I felt like it actually had some very cool moments and concepts, but man, there was just some hardcore cheese that I was like, why did they do that? It just totally
Why?
stole away from the believability and everything. So, but there was definitely some good
Stealing
moments.
away from the believability. This is already a sci-fi movie with like AI and crazy fudge, and it's like it's not already intended to be that believable. It's like, wow, you guys are ruining the believability of this.
Well,
That's
it's
not
like-
an easy thing to do.
They took themselves seriously in some parts of it, and it was really cool, and they did. And then they just completely did not take themselves seriously. Mostly towards the end, it felt rushed, like the whole
They
second.
just didn't need to do it.
half.
Like, I just feel like it just didn't need to be done.
I thought
mean,
the beginning was
just
cool.
end
It
it.
opened in a good way, and it had like this
Mhm.
interesting opener, and then it just fell off on the half end of it, and it was like, okay,
I just didn't
like a
think that they
zombie
needed to
apocalypse movie at some point.
continue with like Neo and what's her face Trinity. Like, I don't know. It was just like you didn't need to.
And I actually want to say, canon in the Golden Squad verse, whatever, Keanu Reeves has powers. He's one of the few celebrities with them. So, just saying.
Did you really just drop that right now?
No. That was long ago canon. When you researched the power of people who could
I
resurrect.
can't tell if you're
No,
about to change our entire course for this episode that's about to happen.
it might
right
maybe.
now.
You looked up a list of people who had
Was
resurrection
Neo
powers.
gonna show up?
And
No,
Neo,
we're gonna go
Yet
find Neo.
another derailing of this story.
This
We
is
have to go
Hugh
find the
Gleason.
Gleason's
Find
architect,
him.
guys. Oh no! This whole thing is just a sub story within Matrix Resurrection.
it is like, yeah, this is just a subplot of Matrix.
This is all just Matrix related.
What I did want to talk about briefly before we start the story was some of our comments that we got. Currently, what's airing is the episode that I when we were recording it, I was saying like, hey, we're probably going to cut half this episode. I ended up not doing that. because it was funny to hear our talk. But it was the episode where you guys were deciding, you were in the safe house and you're going to go to the other safe house, and you're like, I want to leave a recording behind to talk to the people that are chasing us.
Oh yeah,
that whole episode was just a kind of a disaster. That's where we're at in the current story. In a few days, the episode 53 is going to come out, and they'll get the continuation of that. But there was one comment from a little bit earlier in the series, Retribution Part 7, episode 44, the one where Zach was dealing with the corporate takeover. And they asked, if Zach is super rich, couldn't he have bought the stocks first with your personal money to prevent the takeover? So I was like, that's an interesting idea. Like, sacrifice your personal wealth to save your company.
I mean,
I hadn't considered that. So I was like, what would I, if you had presented that to me, like, what would I have done?
Yeah, I also felt like it wasn't really the kind of, the whole rich thing. I don't think that was originally in my character design. It's something that we just co-opted as we were building the world. And so the idea of Cooper Corp and all that was something that was kind of bestowed upon the character. I didn't originally have the rich thing in mind. And then I took on the challenge and responsibility of like all the, these company things and that whole arc, that whole like Nemesis arc, and getting that thrown at me. I was like, I don't even know. I had no idea what to do in that moment. And I don't know. I almost felt like no matter what I did, I was going to be outmatched anyway until we came to a head, because he was already 5 steps ahead of me in every direction, that Jonathan guy. Yeah, I have, even though you don't know what you would have done if I would have.
No, I thought about it after he asked it. So Caleb Harris is the person who asked that question.
I feel like if I would have done that, like there would have been something in my way or something.
So no, what I would have done, because it's a whole change of your character dynamic. So I would have allowed it, like thinking about it now after the fact. So he mentioned this was 25 days ago, but he said that comment, and I was like, what would I do? And I thought about it. I think what I would do is I'd let it happen. You'd save your company at the expense of your personal wealth. So you'd no longer be wealthy. You wouldn't be able to have like any tech that you wanted at your disposal. Like you'd have to like sign it out from Cooper Corp kind of thing.
I kind of feel like, I mean, from that time we were on this path of, I had this feeling like Cooper Corp was kind of falling to the side and it was going to run itself regardless, and we had more of like this almost hero-esque kind of calling, like there's something more important. And now thinking about it now, I don't actually know what the frame of what our perspective was at that moment, but I mean, since then I'm glad I kept my wealth, because we've kind of needed it more for the team and what we've had to do. I've had to kind of separate myself from Cooper Corp.
It's not yours anymore.
I mean, I feel like also too, if I would have kept the company, I still would have been sabotaged in other ways, So, yeah, that's a tough one.
All right. Don't want to wait too long. We can get to the story. So, recap. You guys, this long-standing plan it was like you guys had finally decided on it on episode 54, I think. So you guys were going to go rescue Danielle. But you're like, well, how are we going to get into this impenetrable fortress? Dennis Fritz is bringing Hannah into the building randomly. We want to save Danielle. We know generally where she is from Fence's inside man, which turned out to be Sawyer, who you met from Renegades. I don't know if that was made clear, but Sawyer was the inside man for Fence, and he told you about basically 3 places that had high security in Frylocks. One of them, they have a secret sub-basement lab. One of them is a research facility on the 16th floor. And then the last place is like the corporate offices on the like penthouse. So those were the 3 secure areas. He was able to do some recon in the sub-basement, but he didn't get access to the other 2.
I feel like I need to write that all down briefly.
So I can remind you later if you need. So there's 3 places in the building that were high security. Those are the 3. Penthouse, 16th floor, sub-basement. How much do you remember of what he said?
I don't.
Act like we know nothing.
Gotcha. Okay. He mentioned that they snuck in. They found a bunch of bodies of people. I don't want to give too much away. I don't remember exactly what they said. What did the Jack tell you about what she did on Earth 4?
It had to do with her friend, the Juggernaut, and
Right. Okay.
taking him from there because she wanted to give him a better life, but it's a different Juggernaut. So
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought she told you. Okay. So you guys had initially planned in breaking into Frylock's, and you looked through Jeff's memories, and you got all these details. There was a whole episode of me just talking about the memories that you looked through in Jeff's head.
Mm-hmm.
One of them involved him briefly seeing a woman and talking about how she was going to help him and turn out to be the Jack. She did missions for him in Earth 4. She collected people and returned them to Dennis. Among them was one of the people that escaped from jail with them. And another one of them was Isaiah, the portal maker, the one who created the portal to Earth 4.
Yeah.
It was the Earth 4 variant of that person. And then the last one was Jackson Carr. Jackson Carr is a waterbender. He's the person who attacked the Capitol.
Yeah, the first one.
Right. So those three people are people that she collected for Dennis Fritz, and they killed the Earth 4 variant of Dreadnought, the not Juggernaut, once they returned to Earth 5, your guys' Earth. She recruited these people, kind of. She more like kidnapped. She kidnapped these people, and then as soon as she got them back, they just murdered one. So she was kind of confused. And then they returned your guys' version of Dreadnought to her, and they left Frylock's. So she's like, apparently they want these people. They don't want them alive, but they wanted these people. Those were the three that she saw. And then Sawyer broke into the facility and saw two more things. He saw the body of the guy who also made portals to the demon dimension. You guys saw this dude in Russia. His body was there, courtesy of renegades. They brought him back from Russia and killed him. Thanks, Megas. And then the other thing that they saw was they saw the body of Dennis Fritz in the secret basement lab. And that's the CEO of Frylock's.
So presumably the pattern is all these bodies are the alternate versions from a different world.
It appeared that way. Lots of bodies in the sub-basement. There's also a bunch of guards down there. They did not investigate, or I should say, they were not able to get access to the other two locations. One of the things you guys saw in the sub-basement was a timer that was counting down. It was at, I think, 14 days is what I said, or 12 days.
It was 14 at the time.
Yeah, and then you spent 4 days building stuff, so it was down to 10 before you went on the raid to visit. So it was 14 days. You spent 4 days building gadgets before you assaulted the manufacturing warehouse where Mary Miller was stationed in order to steal her phasing tech. So you stole Mary Miller's phasing tech. You turned over Mary Miller and Void and a few of the other things to Fence, and he took possession of them. He was basically like, hey, what are you gonna give me? I see you have fancy tech here. Can I have some of it? And you were like, take this stuff. We're gonna take the rest. Sonny came and picked up the tech that you wanted to take, so Project Gemini mainly, and some of the book lasers.
It was a whole van.
Yeah. When he got there, he was noticed by the renegades, and they followed him back to the hideout. That's where the renegades showed up, and Sonny alerted you that they were there. You guys showed up toting the phasing tech. You didn't turn it on, but... Oh, and the phasing tech itself, important to note, it has 10 charges, and each person phased takes a charge. Both. So, phasing and unphasing is 1 charge per person. So if you wanted to phase all 4 of you and unphase all 4 of you, it'd be 4 charges.
Mm-hmm.
And you have 10. So you went there, you didn't turn it on, so you still have all 10. You talked with the renegades, you kind of decided what you guys were going to do, and then Jeff mind controlled the Jack and escaped. And then the Jack returned, preventing her from teleporting back to where Jeff was. Callum flew there, but by the time he got there, Jeff had already left. It was only a few minutes later, but it was far enough away to where he was able to get out of the general vicinity. So that's kind of where you left things. You had kind of discussed what renegades were going to do. I can kind of fill the gap if you want to talk any more with them. I mean, I can message them right in real time if you have questions. I can help. I'll know if the answer is no or yes sometimes. If you have questions for them, just ask. But I think, yeah, is there any questions?
Well, can you elaborate on? I think our plan was to go bust Danielle out. I don't know what was their plan was to go after Jeff.
I don't think their plan was to go after Jeff. I think they were kind of like, if you need support, let us know.
I thought we were going two directions. Okay.
Maybe they were still looking for Jeff. I don't know.
Okay.
I think we said that they were going to go after Jeff as we were going to go break her out.
But I mean, what they actually choose to do is up to them, I guess.
Yeah.
mhm.
So yeah, I mean, you could tell them whatever you like. It doesn't.
But-
They may not do that.
I remember they wanted to help for a lot of money, and I was
It was 110,000 to start. Yeah.
yeah, and I was gonna do that. So I don't know, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If they said they'd be willing to help if you pay them. I guess that's a good place to start. What do you want the renegades? What are you going to ask of the renegades? So remember, you guys and them are both wanted.
Okay.
And in fact, there are like 5 marshals, I guess I'll call them, mainly being Jiffy and Repeat. Those two are in the marshal group. So those people are hunting both you and them right now.
We've already escaped from them once.
I've kind of. You didn't run into them. I guess you ran into Jiffy. Thanks, Sunware.
Thanks, Sunware.
Well, I think our efforts are really to bust Danielle out. So I mean, I don't. If it makes sense to.
I think that's what we should do.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. So I don't know if we need any assistance doing that or not, but.
I think they need to track down Jeff. And they could also cause a distraction while we go and do
You want them to try to, like pull the scent of the marshals away?
Yeah, if they can be a distraction, but also, trying to figure out the Jeff thing like that, that would probably be good while we target getting Danielle out.
Okay. You send them that text. I'll let you know when you get a reply.
Okay,
They owe
we
it to us.
should. I mean, either way, that doesn't change what we're about to do. So we can go ahead and start figuring out how to break Danielle out.
Go in, guns firing.
Well, there's the 3 rooms of interest, right? So I think we don't want to go to the basement. We want to start with one of the top 2, the penthouse or the other one.
There is a thought that you turn me invisible again. Incorporeal. I say that all the time.
Wait, and I want to
Because-
add one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys created those 4 tech devices, and you never use them. So you still have a phase nullifier and a grapple hook, pterodactyl claw. Pterodactyl claw.
Did one not get used in the fight against Mary?
None of them got used.
I thought Jade got close to using one,
Wait, there might have been one like
and it
Punch.
only lasted for like a turn or something. I don't know.
Yeah. There might have been one that got used, but you definitely
She might
have the
She
nullifier
might
and
have
the
died
claw.
though right before, like, because I revived her, and then she might have died again or something
Maybe.
before getting to use it. I don't. Yeah.
So Edward has a book that can phase.
I forgot about that.
Callum has the pterodactyl claw for increased grip, and
I think a strength bonus.
it's more likely to grab onto somebody and like successfully grab onto somebody and hold onto them. And then there's the phase nullifier. So those 3 for sure are left. If you wanted any of those 3, you still have them available. We spent half an episode making them. If you want them, you can still have them.
I wonder if we can set Callum up with a suit to go gravity or invisible or incorporeal.
There is one suit, and the suit, anything touching the suit is what turns incorporeal. Right now, I mean, I guess there's one other way. So you have to be touching the suit to turn incorporeal, and then touching the suit to turn back corporeal. Or the nullification thing you built is the other way to turn normal again. Those are the only ways.
I feel like there's a good chance they don't have anything that would affect that, but they may have one of those gravity devices, because we learned from the Renegades that there's a bunch of those being shipped out. So that would be the only concern if we were trying to send you in as recon, Callum.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was just thinking because my powers work when I'm incorporeal.
The thing is, well, I mean, shy of that gravity thing being online, right? Because then your powers don't work, but you're still able to just walk out, I suppose.
Yeah.
So either way, it's probably a good bet to send you in as recon to check out those 3 areas real quick.
Mm-hmm. So that's the plan. I'm down.
And we can be outside at the ready.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
2 votes? 3 votes?
I'm with it.
Okay, so Callum takes the suit to become invisible, and then
Are you going to be donning the suit, or are you going to have someone else turn you invisible and then you don't have the suit on when you go in? So are you taking the ability to phase with you or not?
that's a great question. Because
You
then,
should. Why would you not?
yeah, because then I could just grab her if I found her to get her out.
Yeah, or if there's anything else you need to interact with. So
Mm-hmm. So yes, I take the suit because the suit's what takes things and turns them incorporeal with me.
Right. So you're going to wear the suit? All right. Callum donning Mary's suit. You're going to walk in the front door phased. Or are you going to fly up and go into the wall?
But yeah, like Callum's gonna definitely do a trying to think of a cool cultural reference.
I could
do.
Lemillion?
Yes, diving under the ground, sliding through, and then diving back up with just his face. Just floating through the ground. Because he can do that with his gravity manipulation, because everything's just inverted for him.
But I mean, it'd be a little bit funky. But yeah, you can fly partially through the floors. It'd be odd.
It would be very odd. I kind of like it, though, yes.
Where are you going?
Sub-basement.
That's where you're going first?
Yes. Start at the bottom, work my way up.
All right. There's one thing I want to call out here, though. The phasing tech does not make you invisible.
No, it's just incorporeal.
And people can see you.
Yes.
Are you going to be okay with that?
Yeah, I'm going to try to be as stealthy as possible, just
Okay.
like slowly peeking my face out of a wall like Lemillion.
Gotcha. So let's do stealth then. And I'll give you a...
can I boost him? Or I'm not. I'm probably
Yeah,
far
you
away.
have to be
Never
with
mind.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you a bonus because, I mean, people are not going to expect faces sticking out of the walls. And you'll be partially transparent, translucent. So you can have a +2 to your check. Let's roll stealth.
I don't have my character sheet. I'm so sorry. But I do have my dice.
I
would like
tell
to
you.
shout out to this beautiful pink dice that is going to be my roller. If I could explain it, it looks like a animal cracker cookie with like all the sprinkles on it.
Ooh.
That's what it looks like.
All right. Skills. You have +5.
Oh, that's a 2.
All right. You stick your face through the wall, and there is a guard standing right there, and he looks to the side and kind of jumps back, yells, "What the hell?"
I would take this opportunity to, if I touch him, he becomes incorporeal. If I stop touching him...
No.
No?
If you touch him, you'll go right through him. In order for you to make him incorporeal, you have to turn your power off, and then touch him, and then turn it back on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
so,
remember, that would take a charge. So right now, you've used one charge, or half of a charge, turning
Yeah.
incorporeal, just yourself.
just myself. I'm going to use gravity to slam him against the wall to knock him out. Since he is a minion, he should be weak.
Okay, roll attack.
That's a 7. I believe my to hit is +10.
You hit him. Okay, yeah. He drops to the ground after you slam him. Limp.
Fool. And I will fade into the shadows as I go back underground and keep looking. I'm just going to leave him unconscious on the ground. Or dead. Whatever
Roll-
happens.
I don't think he's dead. Unless I guess it matters. It's up to you if he was dead or not. Did he snap his neck when you threw him into the wall? That's up to you.
Has anyone told me not to kill the guards? Like, has anyone had a conversation with Callum about
No,
his
we're
murder?
good. At this point, man, this is like end of the world. We're good. We just gotta
Yeah.
get Danielle. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, Callum's gonna just, end that man. He's gonna make his children orphans.
Roll a perception.
Oh my god, natural 20. Oh.
Okay. I'll even
Callum
say
is
that
so
you can
perceptive.
hear somewhat through the walls a little bit that there is now quite a commotion in this area as guards yell and look around, but they don't know where you are.
So they know I'm here, but they don't know where I am.
Yeah, they do now. Yeah.
So I would continue just my search. Unless there's like someone with invisible eyesight to me, I would be trying to disappear.
Okay. All right. What, are you gonna poke your head out a different wall?
I mean, maybe go back into the floor and then try to like go 10 feet forward, poke my head up, do the same thing. Just start searching in a pattern. When I came out of the wall, was I in a hallway? I saw this guard. Where's the trying to think of my mind palace? You know, trying to picture this prison that I'm in.
Okay, so you hear the commotion after his neck snaps from hitting the wall so hard.
Jesus, you killed him.
Good.
So there's a commotion going on. You're going to go somewhere else and stick your head out again.
Yes.
Let's do a stealth again. No advantage this time. It's +5.
18. Oh my gosh. We're doing great. I was 18 on the die for those listening at home.
This is your moment.
Okay, you stick your head out like the floor. You just stick your eyes above the floor like you're swimming or something. There's a few guards running by. What you see is where you threw the guard against the wall was right next to the elevator before. You're now more centrally in the room. There are...
I'm going to go to the elevator and I'm going to break it.
The doors
Elevator's
or
broken.
the elevator itself?
Yep.
The
I
whole
can no longer
system?
use the elevator. Yep. Gonzo.
Okay.
I'm not trapped in here with them. They're trapped in here with me.
I guess,
That way
yeah,
they
you
can't get
don't
reinforcements down here. You know? We're thinking ahead.
unless Danielle's down here, then you're kind of trapped her too, but
I can fly her out. I have superpowers.
that's fair. The elevator is the main way into this floor. There are no, because it's in the basement, there are no windows, there are no external ways out besides this elevator shaft.
Yeah, I'm going to go into the elevator shaft and I'm going to crush the elevator down. Like pancake it. Break the
Okay.
cables. They cannot use it to go up or down.
Okay. So, yeah, elevator's broken.
Sick. Next room. We're flying through here. We're looking for that lady. Or could I do maybe a perception check and see if I hear the guards like, take care of the prisoner, secure the captive.
The guards they're basically thinking it's some intruder, and so they're talking
They're
about
thinking on the right
distributing
track there.
the best defensive perimeter is going to look like and things like that. Station
No
here.
exact
yeah.
specifications like, go check the prisoner, third door on the left. He's right down that hall. You can't miss it. Okay, well, he's gonna keep floating around like a spirit of Christmas past.
So the main room has probably 4 main, I'm going to call them reinforced doors on the side of it. And then on the other side of the room, there's more like laboratory style doors, like you'd see in a hospital maybe.
Mm-hmm. Like clear glass sliding doors style.
No, not clear gas. They're not clear gas. What?
Glass.
Oh my God. Yes, that's the word.
That's the word.
They call me Mr. Glass. They're
Good.
not clear glass. They are...
Like swinging doors that you'd open
Yeah,
with like
yeah.
a push cart full of bodies. All
what
right,
you'd
well,
more expect in a lab.
I'm gonna go to the lab. Let's go find out what's up in there. What are they experimenting on?
There are a few people in like white lab coats there. There's a guard telling them nearby to like retreat to their office. Is there something specific you're looking for?
People under restraint.
Gotcha.
Anyone who might be allied against their captives.
This room
captors.
looks more like an operating room.
Oh, gross. This is where surgeries are done.
Right. It's connected to an office and not an observation area, but like where you'd go and prepare for surgery. It has a table, a bunch of instruments and machines. Is there anything you want to see in this
Done.
area?
Boring. Out. I want to go
Next
back to
area.
the big doors.
Okay.
We're looking for that lady friend.
Next to this room, there was another room that had the same lab-style doors, and then there was the office that the guard told them to retreat to.
Do I have this is a dumb question because I'm down how many feet under the ground. Do I have radio communication with the team?
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna give a little bit of a check-in. Radio check-in. Guys, Gravity Man here. I have not found the asset. The asset has not been acquired.
Wait, did you check all the rooms?
Not yet.
Just the basement, right?
I broke some things. I think there's one more room here. I'm going to go check out.
In the basement?
In the basement. I'm in the basement.
I initially was thinking she's on the mid floor, maybe the top floor, but I mean, yeah, go. You should check everything though.
Okay. Well, yeah, Callum's going to check that last remaining door opposite of the medical room.
So there's the rooms that you haven't been in yet. I'll go for that.
Okay.
There's the office that's connected to the operating room. There's the other lab door that was next to the operating room. And then there's the 4 reinforced doors in the main area.
Yeah, the reinforced doors. Sorry, that's what I'm thinking of.
So you want to go to the reinforced doors next.
Yes.
3 of them are empty. The 4th one has 2 people in it. One person has a bag over their head. They're sitting in a chair. They are restrained and male. And the other person, you recognize immediately as the fixer.
Whoa.
Remember though, these might be from the other universe.
Mm.
And that seemed to be the story that was for everyone in that room, according to the renegades.
Yeah.
So.
Would I see any signs on the fixer, or like, is there a mask in the room to indicate that it is actually the fixer of this world? We just talked to him, didn't we?
The
So
fixer?
it'd be pretty impossible.
You haven't talked to him in a little bit.
It'd be improbable to have him here.
The fixer is wearing his normal fixery clothes. He's wearing the mask and the jacket, so you can't see his face, but he's...
So this fixer,
Distinct.
the one that's in this room, is wearing the fixer getup,
Yes.
not like a civilian clothing.
Right. It may be someone wearing the fixer outfit who doesn't have the fixer powers, though. You don't know.
Who would be wearing that? Was there a spirit of Halloween nearby? I swear to God.
I'm going as the fixer this year, Mom.
You wouldn't know. It's a really good podcast, though. They do funny voices sometimes.
All right.
You don't even get me, Mom.
You just don't get me.
Man, this is tough, y'all.
I have no voice.
I'm trying to think of, like, would we release them to help?
I think we're just looking for Danielle, but that's my vote.
Just Danielle?
Nothing else
Let's do one more stealth.
I honestly, I feel like you shouldn't waste time with anything other than Danielle, but that's me.
Yeah, that is a 12 on the die, my good man.
Still unnoticed.
All right, sorry, boys. Not now. Callum's going to go back under, and then he's going to do a quick... That was in one of the doors?
Yes.
So I'm going to go to
the other
next...
3 were empties.
Okay, they were all empties. Okay. So I'm going to go to the middle. We'll go up a level.
Up to what, 16th floor?
There was 3 floors of interest, right? There
Yeah,
was
the
subfloor.
16 and then penthouse.
Okay.
All right, floor
Yeah.
16. Callum's going to go up the elevator shaft.
I guess one thing to note here is that the 16th floor, the shaft that you're going up, it doesn't have regular stops. So it has a main lobby stop, that sub-basement that you just came from, and then there's no more like exits that you see on this floor. So you can't even get off on 16. You have to go through the wall if you were in the elevator.
There's just
Anyway.
a void space between the 2 levels. That's kind of interesting.
No. I'm not saying... Let me rephrase.
No, like up the elevator shaft, there's no door leading out to it. Ding dong.
Ding dong. Yeah.
Be right back.
Correct. There is no...
It's like the elevator sound right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no elevator? Ding dong.
Doesn't get off on this floor.
That's kind of perfect.
There's no door to 16, but there's also no door to any of the other floors either. This elevator shaft is like a express elevator.
Interesting. And where that I'm assuming this goes straight to the penthouse.
You want to check?
If I mean, in the fraction of a second it takes me to go to the top, I'm gonna see where it goes, and then I'm gonna go back down to the floor I wanted
Yes,
to.
it is. It goes to the lobby, the sub basement, and the penthouse. Those are the 3 places. It does
Hell
not
yeah.
go to 16.
All right, cool.
But I guess it
Get
doesn't
out
go
on
anywhere
16.
now.
Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. Oh
Okay.
man, can you imagine being stuck on the penthouse?
I mean, there's stairs. You can still walk,
a
and
lot of
and there
stairs.
are other elevators in the building too. This is not the
I'm
only.
gonna break all the elevators in the building. Nobody gets in or out. Nobody.
You can break every elevator.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna just look for Danielle. I'm joking. I won't do
Okay.
that. Just the one in
So
that main shaft.
16.
Yep.
You get to the 16th floor. Are you going to continue to try to stay stealthy?
Yeah. Looking through the walls before I like jump out.
Because on this one, you're not going to be able to fit. When you're in the sub basement, you could have your back to the dirt kind of thing, sticking inside walls. On the 16th floor, half of you is going to be on another floor.
If I float horizontally
and just like squeeze, yeah, okay.
And like the drop ceiling, you know, like the buildings always have a little bit of a ceiling space.
Yeah.
I'll just do that. So I'll be like on the floor of the 17th, and then the roof of
just
the
trying
16th.
to look straight down. Got it.
Or the ceiling, yeah. And then zoom.
Because I forgot how fast you are.
Like a scary ghost clinging to the wall.
Roll stealth again.
15 on the die.
Near +5. Okay, yep, still unnoticed. You can tell that this is it's like a clinical testing lab. It looks like they're running some sort of clinical trials. They have hospital beds, they have medicine cabinets and samples and all this. They don't look that out of place in a lab like this, but there's these fancy looking hospital machines basically in every corner of the room. And there's nearby like actual laboratories with different types of samples labeled test 237, things like that, like just all around. There's a secure door with guards on the outside that don't notice you. Inside, it's mostly empty. There's just one person in there taking notes, labeling samples, things like that. The inside is actually really large.
I'd actually like to stop, and I'm going to take a moment. Can I use my gravity senses to see if I can like perceive any shifts in the gravity anywhere in this building now that I'm kind of like in the floating middle of it?
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
Sick. 14 on the die. So close to a 20. I would have cried. I'm pretty spatially perceptive to gravitational forces.
+6 for perception. So it's a 20, you said?
Yes, sir.
You do not sense anything that you wouldn't expect from this building.
All right. I guess the biggest concern is what's her name that takes powers, right?
Hannah.
I'm going to do a quick check-in with the team. I'm going to like get up into a wall so my voice doesn't travel through the solid. Which I don't know how that would work. I'm going to get to a space where I can communicate with my team. Let them know.
You travel so fast you could literally go out to your team.
But then people would see me.
A translucent figure moving 2,000 miles an hour, how much would you really see?
Another ghost sighting, Terry.
Yeah, right? That's what it would be. It'd be like, the veil falling at Mach 20.
I'm going to do a quick set rep. Team, I'm in the middle of the building. No sighting on the basement or sub-basement flooring. Moved up to floor 16 and doing a perimeter search.
Okay, how's it going?
Killed a guy.
Okay, he killed a guy. Okay, so nothing's at the basement floor.
Except a dead body.
Yeah.
But
okay,
I'm gonna
no
keep
Danielle.
moving on. No
Okay.
Danielle yet.
All right.
If you see any activity, make sure to let me know.
I think you're moving real fast, man. I think you got this.
Sagittarius out. He's gonna go.
Before that, you take one last look at the researcher putting stuff away, and then the researcher says, not to you, but out loud, "I didn't expect you back so soon." And you hear another voice coming from the window area as Danielle comes and steps through the window. "I wanted to get it out of the way." And Danielle flies in the window. It's a big window.
Now we have to be careful which Danielle it is, right? Because the new Danielle or the Danielle from the alternate world did get powers.
Correct.
But she got her brain scrambled.
She got the memories of the week that Danielle got her powers from Danielle. I guess they're both Danielle. She got the memories from Earth 5 Danielle, the powered Danielle, of that first week. But that's it. So you see a Danielle, one of the two, fly in the window and begin speaking with the researcher there.
Well, now that I know where she is, I'm going to avoid that area. I don't want to engage with that. But she's like Superman. So I don't know what her like capabilities would be in terms of like hearing. So I don't want to like say anything to the team.
Did you mostly check out that whole area up there, or no?
No. We just started.
I think you need to be careful. I don't know if you feel safe enough to sneak around up there to get more info, or if you want to just double check the penthouse real quick and come back. Because if the penthouse is clear, you could do a quick sweep.
Yeah, I'll do that. because now that I know she's there, that's a good idea. I'm gonna fly to the penthouse, back through the elevator shaft.
Let's do another stealth.
Oh shoot! It rolled off my table.
Reroll.
It was a natural 20 on the floor. I'm so sad.
Why doesn't that count?
It fell off the table. Doesn't count.
I mean,
17
that makes it
on
more
the die.
epic.
You rolled 17?
Yes, sir.
I mean, 5-second rule, right?
What, are you sticking your head out of the elevator doors?
No, I'm gonna fly up through the elevator and then I'm gonna look down through the ceiling. The elevator's right where they would expect me to be.
So you stick your head out of the ceiling. You see what you've heard described as the clock, the countdown timer, and it's actually on the wall right next to where you stick your face out.
Oh, that's upsetting.
You kind of look around the room and you see two people in the room. So there's a desk set up in the corner and you see, not Danny, Harry Gale, like Jeff's assistant.
Isn't he the one that has like the calculation?
Yeah,
He's the
forethought.
analyzer guy.
Yeah. He's at a desk typing. You could see some equations and numbers and metrics flying by on his screen as he's like frantically typing. He's at a desk. And then the next person in the room is looking right at you. They were probably initially looking at the clock, but where you stuck your head out is close enough to where they kind of tilt their head to the side. It is Dennis Fritz.
Your 17 stealth is no good.
I also rolled a 17.
But I had a 17 on the die.
Mm-hmm. Same.
And I get no modifiers for being incorporeal? Fine. You know what? Doesn't matter. They're both dead men anyways.
So Dennis, like, kind of tilts his head to the side. He says out loud, "Just one. Callum, come on in. Have a seat."
Or I don't think I will. I'm going to blast them out of the building.
No trust.
I'm going to do specifically, I want the one at the computer. My brain just forgot his name.
Harry. He is not in a good place to blast out of the building. Because he's like sitting at a desk. He'd have to go all the way across the entire room to make it to a window.
I mean, he's gonna get gravity shot towards the window.
Okay.
That's my that right there. If you would like to say the roll for combat, I'm happy to, or we can do turn by turn. But Callum his reaction is going to be shooting gravity shot at him.
Okay. Let's do initiative then.
I had a 4 on the die. I'm gonna radio to my team. We have contact. Penthouse. Danielle's here.
Not on the penthouse.
Yeah, Danielle's on the 16th floor.
Oh yeah, sorry, the 16th floor. Mm-hmm.
Should we head in to help?
There's no elevator up anymore.
Well, I can teleport.
Hey, that's true, yeah.
Yeah. And Edward can fly.
I can fly.
Zach has to be carried.
I can
Zach can be
carry that.
teleported with Jade,
Mm-hmm.
or Callum can just go grab somebody.
All right, piggyback time.
And by grab, I mean he'll shoot them into the building.
Harry actually goes first. He is going to quickly jump to his feet after he hears Dennis talk and take a defensive stance. Callum, you're next. And you're
Callum,
gravity shotting him.
Yes,
What's to hit?
it would be I believe it's the 10 plus whatever I'm gonna roll, which is an 8, which is bummer, but I'm taking it.
He is able to grab onto the desk, or I guess roll out of the way maybe, and the desk goes flying. So he rolls away from your attack.
Okay, I'm gonna move action,
Mhm.
and I'm going to fly out to the team.
Okay.
Well, guys, I was spotted.
I can imagine, like, you fly down to the team and the desk follows you a few seconds later. Well, I was
I'm gonna
spotted.
show up. I'm gonna stand in front of them and be like, "Well, I think they saw me," and then the alarm's gonna go off in the background. So
Been caught.
I don't know how we want to address this now, but I think we can either separate out. There's a Danielle. I don't know if she's ours or not. And then there's, my gosh, what was his name again? The man who thinks good.
Yeah, Harry.
Harry, and who was the other one in the
Dennis?
room? Who was staring at the clock?
Yeah, Dennis.
Dennis.
Give me a very easy insight roll.
16 on the die.
The clock is different than you had seen it in Jeff's memories. It's bigger, as in there are more numbers than just one. There's more than one timer.
Okay. I relay that
What
to
the
the
heck does
team.
that mean?
I don't know how this helps, but that clock we saw from Jeff's memories is not what I saw. And I saw it pretty close. I mean, I was like putting my eyes through it, so.
I'll even give you that the remaining time on it is down to the hours level.
Cool.
And if it's right, it's crunch time, y'all.
Full frontal assault. Let's go.
Yeah, well, but if there's multiple timers, then maybe it has to
Different
do
objectives.
with... I wonder if it has to do with Harry's calculations on things and just trying to see certain opportunities in the future.
Interesting.
Did they try to talk to you at all?
One of them said hello, and I took that as offensive. So I tried.
I took
punching
that as a
Harry out of
threat.
the building.
But
Yeah.
But you're like, they can't touch you. You're incorporeal. You could still talk to them, right?
Yeah, but I'm not the smartest person in the room, and there was the smartest person in the room with me. So I didn't really want to do anything that was going to cause me a adverse reaction to intelligence that I lack.
Okay. I'm not really sure. I mean, it sounds like you didn't. I mean, maybe you found a Danielle, but like we are kind of assuming that wasn't the correct Danielle.
Yeah, I don't think the one I saw in that room was the one we are looking for.
Right. I mean, we won't know unless we talk to him, I guess, but...
And that's up to you guys. I can just go right back in there and say, yo, okay, I'm willing to talk, maybe. Or, I bring
maybe
someone with
before
me.
we go in, you maybe should, just in case? I don't know. If the elevator's broken, I guess we can teleport up with Jade, but still.
I can just group flight us all up there. I mean, it's right there. It'll take me like 5 seconds.
Wait, did they do anything to push you out, or what happened with the desk?
No, I shot. I tried getting Harry. He was behind a desk. He dodged. I got the desk. Don't worry about it. It's dead
And
now.
you just left.
Yes.
Oh.
He got spooked.
We could probably take him.
I think so as well, except that the Danielle is here. And she's kind of like strong, maybe? I don't think we've ever fought her.
Okay.
I thought Danielle was on our side. I'm confused.
Also, they have a way to sedate all of us, so that might be a trap. But if you're incorporeal, you could probably just go ham on them because they can't do anything to you.
I guess so. I guess I'm just worried about the percentage chance that they have a gravity thing and then I'm just stuck there.
Well, I mean, you can walk out, right? Like you're incorporeal, so
Unless they
I
have
could-
some way of making me corporeal.
I think you're good, man. I don't.
Is Danielle on our side or not? Why are we scared of her? I thought she was on our side.
Because
we don't
she
know.
might not be the right one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you should try to maybe talk to Danielle or someone. You should try to.
Okay. I'll go back in there. Hang on.
I mean, otherwise,
Well, why don't we
otherwise,
go with
what are we
him?
doing?
Okay. Yeah. Everyone hold hands.
Are you going corporeal?
I mean, you might have an advantage while you're still incorporeal.
But
You're
I'm
already
incorporeal.
spotted. Your cover's blown, so you can
Okay.
kind of do whatever you want real quick. But
Done. Callum's going to take off real quick and he's going to scan the entire building
For
for
what?
our Danielle. For an unconscious Danielle.
yeah,
This is a skyscraper in New York. To search the entire building with, I mean, you could fly, you could match like flash level speeds, but to be able to notice something like that, you require a little bit more detail. So that level of investigation would take some time. It would not be fast.
What if I just focused on floor 16? Because I didn't do that one.
That I can give you. On floor 16, there is no unconscious Danielle. There's only the conscious one that flew in the window.
And is she still in that same room?
Yes. Speaking with the doctor or the person in the
We
laptop.
all go with Callum.
I'm going to do a quick flyby on the penthouse. There was no extra rooms or anyone in there other than the 2 guys,
There's more than 2 guys in there now.
but no Danielle. And are there any other soups?
did they take the stairs or something?
Yeah, they must have taken the stairs. Do they look winded?
Yeah. They've been exercising. They've been preparing for this. So they do stairs every day.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go back and grab the team and then say, all right, guys, I guess this is it. You want to fly in with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Using the rest of the charge, then 4 more to turn everyone incorporeal. Or I guess 2.
No.
Or wait. So you're
I'm just going to fly them. They're going to stay
they're going to be
corporeal.
all 3 of them are corporeal, just you incorporeal.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless anyone thinks that's a bad idea.
I think
Speak
I
now
need
or
to be
forever.
corporeal to fight.
Where are you going?
Penthouse.
So you land on the balcony up there. You see Dennis and Harry speaking with a few guards. Everyone roll stealth if you're going for stealth. If you're not going for stealth, then who cares?
Ooh,
Couldn't find my
Dice.
Dice.
Actually, I can do one better. I rolled really well. So
I got a 16.
I got a 17.
Do you have that program? Can you roll for me, or do I need to find a
I can roll for you.
roll? Yeah.
You got a 5.
I got 11.
All right. Dennis reaches out again and Golden Squad, welcome. And a bunch of guards raise their weapons towards you. And he goes, no. They're guests. You guys can return to your post, assuming you guys are not going to have any accidents with our furniture.
Is that in reference to the
Yeah,
the desk,
desk.
I threw out the window?
I was about to say, did someone pee on your furniture? What do you mean?
Yeah. I didn't know if that
With
was like a thing that
gravity.
happened to you a lot or something.
that was
The way you said
mahogany.
it. Mahogany.
That was a very expensive desk, Callum.
I feel nothing about that desk.
That desk had it coming.
Harry said that this was a decent probability of you guys showing up. I'm happy to see you.
I can't say the same, but I'm not going to speak for everyone else.
Is that Mary's phasing tech? I've been trying to get my hands on Cooper's tech for so long.
How about I answer a question and you answer a question? I'll start. Where's our Danielle?
He looks at his watch. I think she's downstairs in our research lab.
Where's World 4, Danielle?
That's
wait,
2 questions, but
We are World 4?
no,
What Earth
5.
are we?
You're 5.
We're Earth 5?
Yeah.
Where's Earth 5's Danielle?
He kind of looks at you. We're calling it Earth 5, huh? Okay. If you mean the world that we were born into, then I would say the Earth 5 Danielle is downstairs in our research lab.
So she is in the lab.
Yeah, she's scheduled for an appointment in like an hour. She shows up early often. Maybe she's at
Wait.
5. I'm not sure.
Why would she be at fight? Aren't you holding her captive, sedated, for study?
No. We were,
I'm looking at Zach.
Housing
and Edward
her.
and Jake.
while she was recovering.
Covering?
Yeah, she was drugged. I think you know. Jade.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was recovering from the drugging, and it took a little bit longer than...
So you're saying that she wasn't being held here against her will, and that she's gonna be totally fine with everything that's been happening.
He turns to the guards and he says, you guys can leave. This is handled here.
I don't think it is. They can stay.
The guards ignore your comment.
Callum crushes the guards.
Poor guards.
We're doing attack again?
They did not have permission to leave. No. I demanded answers, and he's ignoring me. I am preventing them from leaving. I won't kill them, but they are in a slow zone, which
You
is
can
one of my
affliction
powers.
them?
I have
Yeah.
the ability to create a gravitational effect.
I'll let it happen without a roll.
It's more of an intimidation, like, stop messing around, answer the questions.
Dennis now says, I'll tell you exactly what you want to know, but this is sensitive information. Better be told in private.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Danielle's downstairs. You want to fight here?
I'm going to look at the team. I don't make decisions for everyone, all the time. I think this is one of those moments. Team,
I'm always up for a good fight, but I feel like we need to see Danielle first.
I also don't think we need the guards here.
I
They're
didn't want them-
peons, right?
I didn't want
they're
them, like,
just-
raising any alarms or anything of, like, us being up there or, like,
I see what
leaving
you're
and
saying.
grabbing anything. You know, I didn't want any traps happening. If everything stays as is, everything's fine.
I see what you're saying. Well, then you should say that out loud.
I think I am. I mean, we're talking right here, right now.
What would make you comfortable, Callum? Do you want Danielle to come up here? Do you want me to call her up?
Let's just rip the band-aid off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Danielle comes up here and you tell me what the heck those clocks are. And where's Harry?
He's here.
Harry needs to be, like, he can't have his hands on anything, right?
He closes the laptop that he's working on.
Yeah.
Callum's going to gravity shot the laptop across the room.
Oh my god.
Harry says, this is going to make it difficult.
I can make it more difficult. It's very easy for me.
Dennis says, look, I'll tell you what you want to know. We're working on a very important project, and it's going to save everyone. It's sensitive, though, so I don't think we should tell anyone that doesn't need to know.
Why did my team need to get burned Why did Jeff have to infiltrate Phi and act like he was doing good when he wasn't
Have you not
doing
seen the
good?
news? Are you not watching
I
the
haven't.
news?
No, I've been on the run for a while, you know? You've made me into a criminal.
He grabs a TV remote and turns
Callum
on
grabs it out of his hand.
Okay, fighting.
Gosh.
But I can't touch it, so I hand it to Zach.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you grab. Okay, gravity shot it out of his hand.
Yep. I honestly do not want him touching anything. This man used a clipboard to
No,
ricochet around a
That's
room.
Dennis grabs it, not Harry.
Okay. I was like, I don't want him to. Who am I thinking of? Sherlock Holmes, you know, where it goes all slow, like discombobulate.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so are you okay with Dennis having a remote?
No, I'm still gonna take it out and give it to Zach.
Okay. Do your gravity
Just be
shot.
petty. 15 on the die.
Okay, it shoots out of his hand to Zach. He goes, "Fine, turn it on channel 4."
Click, clack.
Zach doesn't even need the remote for that, does he?
Right? Yeah, I guess he could mentally. All right, the TV turns on. There's a news station on channel 4. It says, "This coming straight from Janie at the Phi headquarters." It cuts to Janie, who is the acting leader of Phi right now. She says, "We have recovered Jeff, and it appears from Jeff's testimony that Golden Squad has been falsely accused and is no longer wanted. We have executed a raid and apprehended the real suspects responsible for the kidnapping involving Jeff. We have in custody a Mary Miller and Dietrich Huber. They will be tried to the full extent. Jeff is now resting comfortably in the infirmary at Phi and expected to make a full recovery. Questions?" She continues, answers questions of the press. Dennis says, "See? Falsely accused. You guys are back to your standing.
What are you covering up here? What are those clocks all about?
I'll tell you when we're alone."
Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Callum's going to shoot all the guards.
Sensing a theme here.
Gravity shot, I assume.
I was going to do the area vortex, where they just all would drop immediately.
I think that'll hit all of us, bro.
I
Yeah.
could put it into a position where it only
Is
hits
it
them.
selective?
No. But I could do it to where it only hits them.
Well, I mean, they're kind of scattered around the room.
Oh my goodness.
Just
How many times do I have to teach them this lesson? I'll just go punch each and every one of them
You can't.
with a gravity shot. I'm going to act like I'm punching them, but in real life, it's just me pushing them with gravity.
how many?
'Cause I can't
guards
touch
are
'em.
there?
Like 6.
I'm going to kill the first one, and then I'm going to say, do you still want them to leave?
Just F it, man. I don't even.
Yeah, no. I don't know what he's playing at. Like, just tell us. I will kill these people if that's what you want to be alone, but I'm not letting them just leave. Like, you have given me no answers to say that you are the good guys. You've manipulated everything. I don't trust you.
They're just doing their job, Callum.
And I'm doing mine to make sure that me and my team are safe and that the world is safe from people like you and your machinations.
No one's going to hurt you. They're just guards.
Insight check.
I like that. That's a good idea. Check to see if we can see what deck he's playing.
I haven't rolled yet, but I'll roll now. I rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
Edward!
Yep. I plus 8, so 28.
I'm gonna give you some more insight into that.
Okay.
Because with a 20, I think you're gonna get a lot. He is mostly telling the truth. He continues and says, "I'm trying to help the whole human race. These people aren't going to harm you. I don't want to hurt you." And that is true.
Okay. Trying to help the whole human race. That could mean a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
He said he does not want to hurt you, and these guards don't want to hurt you.
You know why your argument doesn't make sense? I've seen Avengers. Thanos wanted to help the human race. It was his whole goal. Kill half the galaxy, and the rest that survive are benefited from it. Not all people have the same saving mentality.
Yeah, what does saving mean to you?
I'll tell you. Let's talk. The more people that know, the harder it is to keep privileged.
Yeah, which means you're trying to hide something, which is why we're not going to let you do it. So either I will take them out, or you can just say it in front of everybody. It's your choice.
He thinks for a minute and he says, "Well, in either case, we have the same outcome here. If you kill them,
Perfect. He's going to start gravity shotting them one at a time.
Okay.
I will roll for each one if you'd like. First roll, 8 on the die.
I ain't messing around anymore.
Second roll, 10 on the die. Third roll, 19. I don't know how many rolls you want me to make.
6.
Oh, I got a 5. I think that's number 4. Number 5 is 11 on the die. And the last one is a 3 on the die. Callum loses his nerve halfway through.
And then, is this a deadly hit?
Yeah, gravity shot. Mm-hmm.
And it's rank 6, right?
Yeah.
So that's a DC 21?
Yeah.
All 6 are dead. He
Perfect.
says,
Tell your story.
all right, not the approach I would normally go for, but these are trying times. What do you want to know? We're alone. I will answer your questions.
You answer their questions. I'm going to go do some recon. While this is happening, Callum's going to start floating around and making sure there's no one like coming up around us or no one's like flying in or anything. So I don't know if you want me to do a perception or anything.
We will in a minute. Who's asking Dennis questions? The lawyer?
I'm well. Okay, actually, yeah, that's smart. We can get
Okay.
Edward to do it,
Sure.
but we definitely want to know about those clocks and Danielle.
I'll describe the clocks a little bit now that you have. So it's counting down. There's a large clock on the top, and it is counting down, and it has 2.5 hours left. There is a smaller clock below it that has 1 hour countdown on it. It's an hour and a half less. And then below that, there's another small clock that has it says 4 hours, but it's counting up. And he says, what do you want to know about the clocks? These are my timers. This is when the world ends, and I'm going to stop it.
The world ends from what?
Let's start with that. That seems like I feel like you're burying the lead here with explaining the significance of the clocks. It's like, oh, the clocks are counting. It's like the world is ending. Let's start with that point.
He looks back at Harry, and Harry's like, it's a gamble. It's your choice, though. And he goes, I think they're ready. Okay. I have lived this before. In 2 hours and 30 minutes, the Earth is attacked, and we lost.
Attacked by what?
There's some alien entity. They arrive, and we thought we could handle it. We hit him with everything we have. We thought we were fighting them back, but we had nothing that could stop this relentless assault. It was not just an army. It was just little battle after little battle, and they pushed us back until we could not resist against them anymore. And then they started the genocide of the human race. They kidnapped people by the tens of thousands, by the hundreds of thousands. They did experiments. It was genocide.
I don't suppose we know why they're doing this.
Why'd they kidnap us? To just experiment on us? Like, that's the only reason.
How did you live this?
I didn't. Well,
How do you
not
live
exactly. I mean, semantics here. The reason why we can't beat them is the reason why I'm here. They have advanced technology that allow them to relive moments of their past life, of their history. And I was able to commandeer this technology.
This is like Edge of Tomorrow.
Exactly. So, in 2 hours and 30 minutes, they get here, and I'm going to stop them this time. Because last time, no one was prepared for this moment.
And how are you prepared this time?
Which brings me to the other timers. My countermeasure system has been deployed. We have orbital defense systems in place. I've aligned with the Russian scientist teams for their spacecraft on retainer. And we have all of you. Our powered forces are going to be our final, most important line of defense. You are our trump card.
Okay. Then why haven't we been looped in to this the whole time?
There was a chance you wouldn't follow instructions. There was a chance you wouldn't cooperate. If we have infighting and the amount of power decrease, they're gonna trample us. This was strategically built so that our powered army was as large as possible.
Is that with all the multiverse stuff?
That was a surprise. That had only been discovered within the past few months, and transitioning people over is even more difficult with so few teleporters. Since we can't use the gates as easily, pulling mass numbers of other powards from other worlds is not going to be easy. And because of the difference in the timelines, finding people that have powers is also going to be too slow. The only ones that are eligible are the older powered. And how about this one? You guys have probably been wondering why you have powers.
I was about to ask that question.
I can answer that. That was thanks to me. It was something I will say took with me from our future guests.
How many times have you encountered them?
Once.
And you were able to steal all of this?
Roll insight.
Okay. I get my nat 20.
He says, well, there's more to the story, but let's just say they didn't expect me.
What was my insight for?
He was going to see if he could get something past you, and he did not.
Okay.
So he says, there was something special about my situation. I guess sometimes it's good to be overlooked.
Are you the invisible boy?
No.
Oh,
That's Kevin at Phi.
excuse me. So you're not going to tell us the whole truth or all of the stuff? You're just going to lead us?
Yeah, it feels like an odd time to leave things out.
Yeah, exactly. Might as well tell us. Just rip the Band-Aid off.
What do the Russians have to do with this?
The Russians have their own set of powered and their own weapons that they can deploy against this threat. They don't matter any more than soldiers on the battlefield. And they work
That's
well
rude.
as a they work well as a method for improving our defenses. If you see a threat, you can bolster your forces.
So you're telling us that you encountered this moment in this same world and went back in time, and that the other worlds that have now been exposed by the portal users is a happy accident.
The other worlds appear to be, note here, all of the other 4 Earths are all the same. So he says the other worlds appear to be the world I left behind.
The unpowered worlds.
Yeah. I
Does Callum
introduced...
come back? Have I done my circuit? Everything's cool? Kosher?
Sure, you can come back if you want. There's no one left you want to kill.
Well, as long as there was no one, like, trying to sneak in or anything. No. Okay. Yeah, that's all I cared about. Callum's back in the room. But he, like, floats up behind, what's his name?
Dennis?
Yes.
You're gonna, like, float inside of him, be like, oh.
No, just float up from, like, behind him from the floor, just raise up through the ground. Arms crossed, standing behind him.
It takes him a while to notice, but he kind of just like, oh, what the... Okay. He says, the other worlds, they appear to be the world that I left behind. What it was before I traveled back and introduced powers to Earth.
But what about the weird hellish dimension?
That one I can't answer. I don't know what that is. And I would love for research to be done into how that exists or where that is, but that's not the most important threat right now. The end of the planet in an hour and 15 minutes, or 2 hours and 15 minutes is.
So
Just
you're...
checking, there's no way those two things could be somehow related, right?
They might be, but I see the bullet in the air, and I'm going to focus on that before I look at the other world.
Is it not a coincidence that you're talking about people invading your world and doing all these things when you're doing exactly that to all these other dimensions that we have found? All the people you've stolen and the experiments you've done on them?
He's an
Do you
alien.
not see? Yeah, do you not see the irony in this? Like, you are doing what you set
I'm
out
doing
to stop
what it takes to survive. Those
off the cost
worlds,
of others?
those worlds are not going to survive this attack. They're dead already.
Who's to say that they're going to even get attacked?
They're the world I left. I saw it. I was there.
But there are multiple worlds. You're saying each and every one of them is going to get attacked.
They're
but how do you
identical.
know?
They're the same world.
There's a lot of hoobaloo.
You don't
Not
have to believe me right now. You'll see in 2 hours and 15 minutes. If I'm right, will you join this fight?
So you're saying that in some time, an alien invasion is going to come to Earth and wipe out all life on the planet, and that you did all the things that you've done over the past months, years, however long you've been
decades.
planning this, decades, yeah, Since the first powered person came to the planet.
That was me.
Yeah, you poisoned the water hole.
Yeah,
Someone poisoned the water hole.
my first batch of the cocktail that gives people powers, I distributed in the water supply in New York. I only got 3, but I've been improving it since then. It's now spread across the world in our vaccines.
And this is the smartest man in the world who's telling us all this?
No, this is Dennis.
Okay.
Harry,
I'm going to turn to him and say, what are you calculating the odds of all this happening? What numbers have you crunched on this?
well, at first I didn't initially believe this was possible, but we have something that it's irrefutable. We have the ability to look into thoughts and memories of others using Jeff.
If Jeff comes here, I will kill him.
What's wrong with Jeff?
He's a mental manipulator who can cause you to think whatever he wants you to. And he's done it before.
To some degree. His help
In
was
any
paramount.
degree, it's
This
not
is
good.
I'm trying to differentiate the voices so you know who's talking. This is Harry. He says the likelihood of support from I'm trying to make him not sound like Sonny, but the likelihood of support dips low once we have government overreach and public awareness of such an attack. My stats say if we were to go public with these details, the likelihood of infighting increases almost 99%. The goal here is to do everything we can to defend against invaders. Though there is a small possibility that this is an elaborate deception, it seems unlikely due to the fact only of the resources dedicated to such defense. 0.002%.
And these aliens definitely aren't the demons from the other dimension that we saw. And this isn't just like a cyclical cycle that we've been stuck in this loop.
I have only had a few glimpses into the realm of demons, as we call it. None of the creatures that I saw there resembled anything that is coming to this planet. The beasts, the monsters in this demon realm are horrific fare, but they seem to be aimless. They don't have a purpose. They're just wandering about. The aliens coming to our planet, they strike repeatedly and with purpose, and they wear us down. We can hold off the beginning of this assault. We could when we tried the last time, but we couldn't strike back at them, and that's why we lost.
What do we think, team?
That's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't sound like they have any issue with us, right?
What do we do next? I guess. What's the next?
I mean, aliens are coming, I guess, right?
So what does this guy like expect us to just go in and start like killing the aliens?
I'm going to
What
go
are-
get Danielle. I think it might be time
Yeah.
that we check in with her. Callum's going to float through the floor to where Danielle is on
Before
floor
he,
16. and ask if
he
can
goes, before you go, Danielle is only limitedly aware of this. I figure since you guys are here, you guys are our primary assault team.
Well, that silo of knowledge is your choice, not ours. So,
Like I
Callum's
said,
gonna sing.
the more people
he's
that
already
know,
gone.
the more people that know, he continues as Callum departs, the more likely we cause panic, and panic around the civilians and the military is what
The
I'm trying to
thought
avoid.
that you would leave the strongest person on the planet in the dark about this is another notch on the this guy is not thinking straight. Like this something's not right.
Why doesn't he want Danielle to know if he wants powered people to help? That's why you made powered people. So shouldn't we be telling all the powered people?
Good questions.
All the people of
Are you going to
the
ask him that?
Yes, that's
No,
what I am-
Danielle's coming
I am
up first.
Asking
get
that
Danielle
right
in the room.
now.
Okay.
Too late.
so
I'm asking right now. I
He
already
says-
asked the question.
Danielle is a hero, and Danielle's weakness is that she's not willing to do what it takes to win at any cost. She would just as soon sacrifice the earth to uphold honor, to uphold humanity. Humanity's not the right word. to
The
uphold.
ideals of humanity.
Go get Danielle. Just go get her.
She's an idealist.
Yeah, so
A cut to Callum reaching Danielle. She's talking to the doctor.
Hi, Miss Danielle. I'm
Callum.
Sagittarius.
Yeah.
She doesn't know me.
Yeah. Sagittarius, right?
Yes. You've probably seen me on the news. I'm pretty famous.
Did you
Unfortunately.
know that you are see-through?
But I'm what?
I can
See-through.
see through you. Did you know that? Is that a
He's
power?
gonna look down at his hands and be like, "Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Well, hey, how's it going?
It's great. Could you join us upstairs, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Is there something I should know?
It'll be explained to you shortly.
All right. I guess I'll head up there.
Thanks."
Hold
He's
on,
gonna
Doc.
float through
I'll
the
be
ceiling.
back. She flies back out the window and up to the balcony. She gets there and looks around and Golden Squad. It's been a while since I've seen you. Sorry for the not being able to check in with you guys, and I heard about Jeff. I'm sorry to say that you got accused.
You do know he's the one that planned that, right? Jeff, he's the one that planned your, how should I put this delicately? Your condition was choreographed by Jeff.
That's news to me.
You might want to sit down for a minute. There's going to be some upsetting news.
She
And
sits, but
he's going to push a chair over to her with gravity.
she sits, but she's in the air still. She's flying. She sits in the air.
So
So tell me,
we tell her
what's this?
everything.
This one is one that I think has to be acted out. What do you tell her?
so Jeff manipulated me to poison you.
Wait, Jade's not there.
Yeah, Jade's there.
Oh, I thought we all were.
Danielle came up
Sorry.
to the penthouse.
Oh, Danielle came up. Okay, I thought this was just.
And just to clarify, this is our Earth's Danielle.
Dennis says, yes, this is the Danielle that you would know.
I don't like that answer, Dennis, because I know both world Danielles. Because
That's
I went
fair.
and got the other one.
This is the one that was born in the powered world.
Okay.
The last I heard, the other one was still at 5.
The
And then
one
he-
who received her memories and powers is there. Got it. That's right, because she's holding up the sham that she's okay.
He looks at Danielle and says, is your counterpart still at 5? Danielle responds, yeah, she was there when I left. So, what? Jeff is some hidden supervillain out to steal 5 from me?
Maybe.
You know, I've known Jeff my like entire adult life, right?
Just because you know somebody doesn't mean you know somebody.
Yeah.
He wanted power, and he got me to poison you.
So you drugged me at Jeff's request,
Yes.
and then he lies about you capturing him, and like I'm not sure I understand the outline here.
And see, I'm glad you're saying this, Danielle, because I don't think any of us are really understanding the machinations of these two minds. He's going to gesture vaguely at these two people who have set in motion a series of events that has downright confused us. We were held accountable for a lot of things, and then he just pushes them all under the rug and says everything is fine. And now we're being told a story that he looks at the clock, that much time, the world's going to end.
Is that when the asteroid gets here?
No, it's when the aliens get here.
Right.
And he's going to stare at Henry or Harry. I'm bad with names.
Forethought?
Forethought. Is there anything I'm missing?
I think you got the majority of it. And Danielle just says, "Is this a joke? Is this punked? What?
No, Danielle, it's not.
Oh, okay.
And I would frankly like to know your feelings on this. Do you
Oh.
think it would be appropriate to say that maybe not everything has been made clear?
At this point, Danielle notices the bodies.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
And she's like, what happened?
They were in the room and they weren't privy to the knowledge. Isn't that right? And he's going to stare back at them.
Dennis walks over to Harry and says something.
Insight check? Perception check?
Perception, if you want to hear.
He uses gravity.
Oh,
here.
19!
He says...
On the die.
I got an 8, if that helps.
No, Callum hears. He says, is there anything I can say to her to help his case? And Harry says 82% likelihood failure. So Harry turns to Danielle and it's like, I think this is a misunderstanding. These guards were part of an infiltration team, and Callum here was protecting me.
I don't think that's correct. Team, am I crazy in thinking that he was the one that said they couldn't be here to listen to the information that he was sharing about the alien invasion?
I heard.
That's correct.
Now, Danielle, full disclosure, I will take part. I will admit my part in this. I did have to kill them, but I did not force that decision upon anyone. That decision was made when he refused to tell us the truth while they were still in this room. And I refused to put my team in danger to the machinations of this man's mind by letting them leave this room.
Danielle approaches you and tries to grab you and fails, obviously.
Hands go right through me.
Yeah. She goes, you need to turn yourself in. We don't...
I will.
Will?
Yes. When this person, and he's going to point at, oh my gosh, we keep saying it.
Dennis
My
or Harry?
brain-
Which one? Dennis?
Harry
Forethought.
When he tells us the truth, because he is the mastermind behind all these things. He's the one with the strings, or he's the one pulling all the strings on everyone like we're his puppets. I can feel it, and I don't trust it. Just like I don't trust Jeff and his mental manipulations, I don't trust this man and his mental mastery.
Danielle turns to Zach, and she says, tell me you don't believe this.
What do you think the clocks are for, Danielle?
The clocks aren't killing people.
What do you think the clocks are for, Danielle?
She turns to Edward. Am I the only one?
The only one who what?
You guys killed these people.
No, Danielle, I killed these people. They were here witnessing it, but I'm the one who did it.
And you think that's justified, generally, to the group?
I don't know that would have been my approach, but I don't know that I exactly trust Dennis and Harry either. They're not telling us everything, and it's kind of frustrating. And so that makes the situation hard to know what to do.
She turns back to Callum. Callum,
Yes.
come with me. Let's go back to Phi. Let's talk about this.
But Danielle, what do you think the clocks are for?
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
You need to turn yourself in for the bodies. These men had families.
They did. And I'm not saying that their loss of life isn't a tragedy, but the explanation and the information that I can provide will hopefully provide you clarity in that when you were taken out by Jeff's plans, which I'm pretty sure came from Forethought over here, to put you into a coma and then use the other world's Danielle in your place while you remained incapacitated, was the start of things, and the knowledge that you could have potentially been held captive. We didn't know your state or condition. And to trust that man that everything was going to be okay, if we let these men who he seemingly said couldn't be in this room to know that the end of the world was happening, were just going to leave the room and nothing bad was going to happen, we thought you were in danger. While it is sad that they were doing their lives and listening to this man, I'm not going to put my team and your life in danger because I can't trust them.
She says, Callum, I think you're unwell.
I am unwell.
I think you...
Captured. They held me prisoner and tortured me.
We should go talk to the doctor. Let's go talk to Andrea. Let's go see what she can do to help us. Just come with me.
Don't think you're taking this as seriously as you need to. This is a wide-spreading conspiracy.
Dennis, what's the plan
Which plan?
for the next 2 hours?
Mounted defense.
Where?
Good
Orbit.
question.
How are we going to get into orbit in 2 hours?
For the record, I'm just gonna be ignoring Danielle and continuing conversation
yeah.
with Dennis, and Danielle can either catch up or whatever. But she can't fly off with Callum because he's incorporeal. So
Mm-hmm.
Danielle's gonna make another attempt to try to grab you and kind of just back away and says, okay, well, I'm sorry. It has to be
Can
like
I do
this.
an insight check on that? Like, is she... The way my brain is picturing this is that she's acting like on impulse or something, where she's not really wanting to take me in? Oh my god, 19, let's go! What's her deal? What is she doing?
The best you can tell, she is, I guess impulse is one way to put it. She has seen an injustice and she is trying to fix it.
You did just kill 6 dudes.
Yeah. She is hyper fixated on that instead of, she's not ignoring what's said other than that, but she can't get her mind out of that now. She wants to take you to see what trauma has befallen you to cause this. Because this was not the person she remembered. Granted, she only met you once, I think, but.
I mean, ever since he was captured, he just started killing people.
Yeah.
That is an evolution in Callum's character.
We need a
But
therapy
anyways,
session.
So how are we going to mount this defense in orbit, Dennis?
I have, he points out next to the bottom clock, the one that's counting up. This is my satellite network. And there's a number next to the clock that says 38. He says, I have a grid of weapons and observation platforms as a first strike weaponry. We're going to pen test their defenses. Originally, the initial defense of Earth failed, but we had incomplete information. So I'm going to throw everything I have at them, and hopefully I can beat them before this even starts. If I fail, our second line of defense, or preventing their ability to invade. And then our last line of defense is attacking their ship with the power available to us now. We had no power available to us, I guess, in the other worlds. So hopefully the thousands of us that are here can beat them by taking the fight directly to them.
Well, wouldn't it be the case that they're going to show up in those other worlds and conquer those other worlds?
They are. They did.
Okay, and now that they're... What do you mean they did?
I lived it.
Right, so we mount a defense in this world. The technology, or I guess the powers exist to bridge worlds. What would stop them from...
Coming here, once they've conquered
Yeah.
theirs.
Yeah, and we're talking 4 times as many, and we've got one world with powered people. 1 trump card versus 4, I don't know.
4 simultaneous invasions from all these worlds that were left defenseless and
got-
unprepared.
Yeah, I mean,
I played the cards I was dealt.
yeah, I guess so. That's, yeah.
I don't
You
know.
were playing a game by yourself because you included nobody else.
I didn't include no one. I included the minds available to me. I tried to include other people. One of my earliest, I guess, partners, his name was Dwayne. I partnered with this man due to his precognition, and he betrayed me. He tried to get people to shut me down for... I was trying to build this network, and he stepped in my toes in every manner of the word.
At every stage.
Yeah, every turn he was there blocking my path.
Did you
Why?
ever question that your path wasn't the right one?
I don't like the person I've had to become for this. But it's humanity. You can't turn your back on it. We all die if I do nothing.
Okay, I guess out of character... Well, I mean, no. I mean, between the team...
Team huddle. We all
Yeah,
turn our
if
backs.
this... I mean, if this is the case, and they're all, like... And there's some invasion coming, then, like, there's no way to, like, not meet that and deal with that. But that being said, like, if we think back to our dealings with Jeff and to what lengths he went to manipulate all of our actions and stuff, and like he knew, once we kind of like trusted him, and then he had all these different manipulations he was kind of playing. Like, I don't get that. It doesn't add up, I guess. Like, there'd be no need to do that. Like, why was he such a bad guy to us, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if. I don't know.
And Harry too. Before. Well, no, that was only after we took Jeff. But okay, Dennis, what does Jeff have to do with all of this?
He was not my first choice as a partner. But there's some secrets you can't keep from everybody. The first day we met, he...
Remember it like yesterday.
Let me tell you about the time... No. He saw the invasion through my eyes the first time we met.
How?
That's his
Reading.
power.
I don't believe you.
He... roll insight.
Natural one. I believe everything you're saying, unquestionably. Or my psychosis is really getting to me, and now I'm really questioning everything.
He says, I had to partner with Jeff from the beginning. Jeff has this mind-reading ability. He saw the invasion, and he believed me. He's a little bit too...
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Can we do a recall real quick? Did we not watch Jeff's memories?
Yes. You would have got some more if you had better insight.
Okay. I was just going to say, like, we don't have any recollection of any of this information being presented to us, though.
I mean, you don't.
Edward, do you remember any of this details from the video?
I'm not even going to have Edward roll, because Edward has great insight. Eidetic
memory.
Yeah. Okay, so, yes, there was this... One of the scenes that you saw in Jeff's memories was the interaction where Jeff first met Dennis. And he saw something, but that something was cut from the memories. So you didn't see the actual what he mind read. But it did convert Jeff almost immediately to Dennis's side. He said, like, that's really going to happen. And Dennis is like, yeah, that's what I'm here for, to save the world. And so Dennis continues, Jeff was not my first choice in partner. He is a little bit more supremacist than I'd like, but he is powerful and in a leadership position, especially in Phi, where I needed to influence the most. Danielle at this point has flown a little bit above. She's like outside, flying outside, making a call. Is there anything you want to ask?
I mean, I guess I'm just confused, but I mean, there's only what's ahead of us, so what else to do but get ready for this? But I mean, how many people even know about it? If it's such a secret, how are we even mounting a defense? Dennis?
There's a select few who know. I felt like our best chance was to have as many soldiers alive and in fighting shape as possible.
But you're not going to organize them ahead of time, like rallying the troops. Hey, there's an invasion in 30 minutes. You're just going to let the invasion happen and people will have to deal with it as it happens.
Wonder if he's gonna get Jeff to like mind control them somehow.
It's more than we got, and it prevents. And then he looks at Harry. What was it? 67? And Harry says, last I checked, 48%. Dennis continues, 48% that this announcement of a future attack just sends the public into a panic, and the powered people scatter to deal with the riots and just maintaining structure around the world. It scatters our army instead of consolidates. We don't need the distraction of impending doom around the planet. It was a call. I don't know if it was the right call, but it was one that I made.
By yourself.
Not
with
by
no
myself.
input from anyone else.
I have my computer here. Harry waves.
I miss my computer.
Harry says, so do I. He looks at the trashed laptop on the floor.
Yeah, well, mine was cool.
So, last questions. We've gone through a lot. And this is a reveal of the remaining, not all of them, but a lot of the remaining.
Callum doesn't know whether to trust the voices in his head or the ones outside of his head.
So he's claiming there's an alien invasion in 2 hours, and he's mounted the defense. He's been preparing for it for decades, very limiting on who he's let into the secret. The numbers on the wall, besides the main timer of invasion, indicate his counterattacks. He has partnered with Jeff and Harry. Last you hear, Jeff was resting at Phi. Danielle's outside calling someone. She wants Callum to come with her back to Phi. Is that the gist? Did I miss anything?
Maybe we should call Nigel.
Why not? Zick!
Oh no, I don't. I don't know about calling Nigel.
I was just joking.
Zeke.
We're
In
free
the
and clear,
next session,
Nigel.
we'll see.
We're free and clear. Pop the champagne.
All right, I guess we'll just have to think on this.
Yeah, I have no questions further.
Yeah.
Jade,
What?
would you help me defend the human race and the planet Earth?
I mean, I'm not gonna just sit there if aliens attack and die, you know? So that's pretty much my answer at the moment.
Yeah, it's sort of like, what choice do we have? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Perfect. I guess now we
So
wait.
if I describe it as perfect, but I am okay.
I'll like it.
Okay, I think we continue this countdown clock on the next session, which hopefully will be in 2-ish weeks, but we'll see on availability.
Tick, tock, tick.
It's like 24,
Tock.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. You
All
knew
right.
exactly where I was
Yeah.
going with that.
Okay, cool.
It would be pretty crazy. Like, I mean, we'll see if the alien invasion even happens. I mean, it could just be Harry and Dennis just pulling our leg, but you know, we
Could be
had
a
some
power
good
grab.
insight
Could
checks
be-
though. We had all these like nat 20 and 19 and these high insight checks. So I'm like, I guess it all checks out, right? Like, what the hell?
I feel like it's associated with the portal people. Like those portal makers and the hell dimension and all of that. Like, how is this not connected to those things? It's a little sus.
There's more question. I didn't answer everything, so there's a little bit for next time. But this next, we got further than I thought. I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna fight or not. So I was like, it was teetering right there on like, is this gonna be Golden Squad versus?
Hello?
Oh my god! Did
Of all
we
the times.
seriously just
Right
lose
at the
him?
end. That's funny.
No way, dude. Oh man, that's great. Well, I mean, you heard it here, folks. The aliens are.
Or more like you didn't hear it here.
You didn't hear it here. They got him first. We don't get that. We don't get the details.
The aliens are coming. The aliens are coming.
My goodness.
Are we supposed to wait for him now?
I don't know, because it's his session.
Yeah, and he usually cleans up the recording, right? So I'll try to message him and see. Like, I don't know if he knows that he got dumped or whatever.
What was the last thing I said?
That you thought we were gonna fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna fight or not. It could be 1 or 2. If it's gonna be a fight, it's probably gonna be like 2 or 3 sessions or not. If it was gonna be just talking, then it might be quicker. And then I said, is there anything you guys would like to say at possibly the second to last episode of Golden Squad?
Like right now.
Yeah. Like this may be the second to last chance you get. There's definitely gonna be one more. But that next one could be the last episode. So
Did we know aliens were real prior to this episode?
That's how all the animes end. We talked about it before, didn't we?
demons
Wasn't it?
as a thing, those are
Yeah.
technically aliens, but an invasion, no. That was not
Okay.
mentioned at all.
I just meant
Was.
aliens in general. Like, was one of the power people on Earth, like, oh, I'm from another planet.
No.
Like Superman
No.
or something.
Nobody, no.
But didn't we have an episode in the past? Wasn't that us talking about how like,
Yes.
all animes pretty much escalate into
Yeah,
aliens?
and
or
it becomes
whatever?
about an alien invasion. So yes, that was
damn it.
exactly called out. I started this story from like the first thing I wrote when I wrote Golden Squad was Dennis's story.
And it has nothing to do with aliens, right?
Exactly. Spoiler, I wrote Dennis's story first thing. And so like going back from there, it's funny to hear you talk about like there's certain things you call like in advance, certain things you miss. It's funny to see what you guys get right and what you guys don't.
Yeah.
We are very
Oh.
interested in aliens.
This story started with aliens, apparently. Okay, well, we'll actually find out. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the GM might just be pulling our leg still, so.
Who knows? It could be mind control. And maybe he believes what he's saying, but it's not true.
We don't know if he rolled nat 20 deception rolls the whole time.
Well, no. What I was wondering is if Jeff is pulling some strings with this guy because he has the mind control and he's not trustworthy. So,
Making him think that this is really what's happening when it's not.
yeah.
Jeff has the ability. And if he believes what's happening, then it's
So he can get the
Yeah,
guy
control
on his side.
of
Yeah.
everything. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
there's some questions still left. I didn't answer everything, but
This is why Callum has trust issues and kills people.
if you didn't catch it, this reveals this guy is responsible for powers. He's claimed that he's the one who gave the world powers.
Yeah.
That he
Did
got
he say how? I did.
he got it from the aliens, is what he said.
Okay.
He's like, oh yeah, I learned it from the aliens and brought it back with me.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
Yeah, Rule 34.
What?
I don't think that's the right rule.
I don't think
but
that's what
there
you meant.
Are the that is
30
not what you.
32. 32? Is it
Oh man, I
gonna-
think you were trying to quote the Ferengi rules of acquisition,
Yes.
but Rule 34 is a very different rule.
Yeah, that's- yeah, I
So
know.
fudge and funny though.
I know what. Yeah. Okay. That was a.
Fudge. That was funny. Thank you.
Man,
That was a good laugh.
No, it is.
I
It
wonder-
is.
I-
No, it
I
actually
wonder
is. It
if-
actually is Rule 34. I got it right. The 34th rule of acquisition in Ferengi is war is good for business. I got it right.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah,
okay.
it was.
Took a long
Okay,
time.
well,
Yeah,
For those of you that are old enough to know what Rule 34 really means.
yeah. No, I know. That was not the first thing that came to my mind. but...
If you're old enough to know, please comment on this episode.
Now
God.
I'm more interested in like exactly how many Ferengi rules of acquisition do you know, Luke?
It's like, isn't
oh,
there like 200 something?
you can't just jump in the middle. I know a little bit of Klingon because I'm a big
Holy
nerd.
fudge.
Oh my god.
I know Bachak
Fudge,
Bachulach
that was funny.
Bachesh. You know, Chush Kuko Cook. I went to there was a Star Trek exhibit in the Hilton in Vegas. It was on from like 2002 to 2008 or something like that. And I was so excited. I went there. My mom took me there when I was a kid, and they had a bar, and they had people dressed up as Klingons. They walk around the bar. They had one drink that was
Cool.
called the Warp Core Breach, and they put dry ice in it. It was bubbling over and stuff. And I was like, I was too young to enjoy it because
Aw.
and
I want to
was
go.
like, okay, when I'm old enough, I'm going. And then in 2010 or something like that, they closed it. And I was not old enough to drink. Actually, no, I think they closed it before that. I think they closed it in like 2008
That's sad.
or something. And I was too young to drink when they closed it. I was like, oh, I missed this opportunity to try. They rebuilt the bar from Deep Space Nine, Quark's bar.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was so cool. So like, look up Star Trek Experience. It was in
That's-
Vegas in the Hilton. My mom and we all took pictures on the bridge of the Enterprise D. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool. Anyways, thank you for listening to Golden Squad. I'm gonna have to cut some of that stuff, but oh well.
It's gold.
This has been probably the second to last episode of Golden Squad. We thank you for listening to us for, I guess, like hundreds of hours at this point. You guys are awesome. We love you.
I love you.
And I guess we'll see you next time where we find out the rest of the questions that are left unanswered.
On Golden Squad Z.
Dun dun dun.
Rule 34.
Rule 34.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.